welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd start sort of like a vlog. I think it is a vlog, a week of knitting vlog. So today is the 15th of October. It's a Sunday and I think I will do this, or the final day of this week of knitting will be next Sunday, so that would be the 22nd. So that will be the end date, and for this week of knitting I'm focusing on 4 projects, one of which I'm too lazy to pull out because it's in a different project bag, but I'll just tell you about that first, I guess. So that is the Terazzo Neck by Petite Knit. I'm doing it in navy drops lima and a random mohair, and the reason I'm not showing it is because it looks exactly the same as it did on my latest podcast episode. So there has been no progress on that, so I'll just show you what I did at the end, if I did any, but that is sort of on the back burner for now. So my main 3 ones. First one, a pair of Sunday socks. So this is the first sock, and I think I'm almost done with the cuff. I decided to do the full cuff because I know in my podcast episode I said that I would maybe do only like partial cuff, so not the full length, but I think I've decided that I will do the whole length of the cuff, which is 25 centimeters. And yeah, that's just because I want to use all of this yarn, and if I do it exactly the pattern, I should be able to use up all of this yarn. This yarn is Seven Brothers Novita. I always forget that the yarn name is Seven Brothers. The company is called Novita, the yarn is Seven Brothers, and this is 80-20 mix of non-superwash wool and nylon. And I don't recall what the color name is. Yeah, but I think it was something to do with mushrooms in Finnish, but I'm not sure. But this nice dark brown. So yeah, I think my goal with this one is to at least get the heel done. We'll see what I actually work on. But yeah, this is just a nice project. But yeah, I think at least the heel. We'll see if I get one complete sock this week. I mean, it's not an impossible thing, but yeah, can't tell you how much I will actually work on this. Next is my zipper sweater by Petite Knit. I've done one whole sleeve there, and I'm just working on my second sleeve. So the only thing I have left on this, because I finished the body, so the only thing left is the second sleeve and then the inside lining, and then actually sewing in the zipper. And I think I'm fairly confident that I will be able to finish this week. I started this sleeve yesterday, and then I think it was within 2 hours I was on the cuff, and then I finished the cuff this morning because I didn't want to go be knitting that late into the night. I think it was like 11 when I stopped knitting on this, so I finished it this morning and started the second cuff. And today there is the live episode of the finished version of Dancing with the Stars, so I will watch that with my parents, and then I'll probably be knitting on this sleeve at the same time. And that is like 2 hours, so I should be able to get a lot done. But yeah, the zipper sweater, and then surprise return of a whip. This project I showed in my first podcast episode, and I haven't shown it since because it went on break. I think I worked on other projects, and it is, where is this yarn? there. It is my Kumulus Blouse by Petite Knit. And I started this, I think, in May. And then I put it on back burner because I worked on a lot of test knits during the summer months. And yeah, I just realized the drops, no, the zipper sweater by Petite Knit is drops Nepal in red, by the way, if you were wondering. But yeah, because I'm making this shirt in cotton yarn. This is concept by Katya Cotton. I don't know if that's the actual name, but it is their cotton yarn in this nice green. And I'm just working on the v-neck increases. The reason why I keep putting this down is because I hate working this amount of stitches back and forth, increasing all the time. But I think I want to try, and I have like 2.5 increase rows left. So I think my goal is now to just work on this and finish the increases and maybe get the body increases done too. We'll see. But yeah, and my goal is to make this t-shirt. So this is like the reason I'm working on this now is because I got bored of doing the second sleeve, kind of a second sleeve syndrome at the moment on the zipper sweater, and I didn't really want to cast on anything else. And then I've been thinking that I don't want to go into the new year with summer knits still on my needle, because this is a summer knit since it is cotton now, and I'm making this like a t-shirt. So yeah, so I hope that I will be able to get it done maybe this month, maybe next month, we'll see. My goal is to make this like a nice and cropped summer shirt. And then, because I've also been weirdly craving summer knits in October. Who am I? I don't know. I think it's partially because this summer I didn't get to do any summer knits because I was working on sweaters the whole summer, because I had like 3 test knits that were all sweaters. So yeah, I think my summer knitting mojo is like hitting me really late now, since I had no time to do it in the summer. But so yeah, so instead of casting on any new summer knits, I want to finish the one that's actually on my needles. And this is the 3rd time I've tried to do a Kumulus blouse. I've never actually gotten in the round on it. So sorry if you can hear my brother. They've been playing all day, and he is getting very mad at my other brother for beating him in a game. I love living at home right now. No, just kidding. I do love living at home, but sometimes I wish I could actually move out. But that is hopefully in the near future. We'll see. But yeah, Kumulus Blouse, my 3rd time attempting it, and I think this time this is it. This is the one. I really love this color, and I think also why I want to work on it is because it is a pretty nice fall color, because I'm realizing that all of my stash yarn is like bright colors. Like I have a lot of blue and yeah, blue and black, and then I have a bright green sweater quantity, and yeah, I don't really have colors that I would classify as like nice fall colors, so this is a nice fall color, so I think that's why also I'm kind of now getting the motivation to work on it, but I'm not complaining. But those are my plans, and I think this intro is getting long enough, so yeah, let's start this week of knitting. it is the next day, it's Monday, and I thought I'd show you what I got up to yesterday. So yesterday I had a day off from work, and today I have work. I have to leave in about an hour, so we'll see what I get done after, but this is pretty much all that was done yesterday and this morning. So my Sunday sock, I've done the heel, I did the gusset decreases, and now I'm just working on towards the toe. This definitely is gonna need a good block, because right now it looks ridiculously small. But yeah, that's my Sunday sock. Not much. I think I will be able to finish it. I think I'll work on this today after work, so I'll probably finish it. Then my Kumulus Blouse slash t-shirt. I joined in the round. Where is the... my needles are, I think, weird and twisted in there. Now that, because these are a very rigid set of fixed. Yeah, in the round, I have not gotten that much done. This is really difficult to show. I think these are the two back raglan. Yeah, so I've done one round. I've done the one knit row, and yeah. Oh no, I'm dropping stitches. This is a very slippery yarn. There, saved it. And oh no, this angle is kind of here. I'm getting cut off there. So I did. So originally, this is kind of a weird mix of sizes. Originally I cast on for size extra large, so the starting stitch count is from that. Then I decided, because I've heard people say that cotton yarn stretches a lot and that the Kumulus Blouse runs really large on the sizing, so you should go down a size anyway. So then I decided to do, from that point on forward, do everything for the size large, which I'm still gonna do. But then when I was doing the v-neck increases, I decided that I did not want to do the last row. I was so sick of them. I was just like, I want to join in the round. So for size extra large, you're supposed to do like 14 rounds of the increases for the v-neck. I stopped at 13, and the way I'm justifying it to myself is that it's gonna stretch out anyway, so since it is cotton, it will stretch out, so I don't want the v-neck to be too deep if it stretches out too much, like to here. I think the way I looked at it now, it's like here, so yeah, just about like up of my, or like an inch up of my bra right now. So yeah, that's the plan. But I think going forward I will follow the steps for size large. Only thing is, since I stopped, so I didn't do like 2 regular increase rounds, so I'm like 8 stitches or 16 stitches short. But then again, I did start with a size for extra large, so I'm gonna have to do some math and see if I have to do like 1 more increase round to get like the stitch counts even, but honestly I'm not that worried about it. We'll see. I'll update you when I make up my mind. And last but not least, I did a thing. 1 sleeve, 2 sleeves, body is done, and the lining has been sewn in. So the knitting is all done. I can't believe it. It feels so weird. I started this in, I think, June, and now it's just like, it's, except for the zipper, it's done. And yeah, as I said, I think in my podcast, I'm gonna block this, I think before, because actually, do I have the zipper? Yes, no, it's this one. And so I have two zipper candidates. One is a plastic zipper, just this nice, matches very nicely, and the other is a metal zipper. I am leaning towards the metal zipper just because I think the original zipper is also metal. The only thing that I was worried about is having the cut this, because this is too long, but I looked at the video that Petite Knit links you to when on how showing you how to install the zipper, and she uses a metal zipper, and her metal zipper is also too long, because my main issue I had with this is like, how am I gonna cut it? But then yeah, I can just use like an old pair of scissors, not my good fabric scissors, so to get it to size. So yeah, I think I will go with this because this is a bit of a more high quality zipper. And then I will use my, let's move that, my trusty sewing machine to install this zipper, because I don't want to do it by hand. But we'll see. Maybe it will be a relaxing thing if I try to. But I think also, if I did it by hand, I think I'd be scared a bit to I would be worried if I sewed it in like strongly enough, or like there would be a chance of the stitches coming loose and then my zipper coming off. So I think just in case, the machine, and also for the fastness. But this was supposed to be a quick check-in. I have to go eat before I go to work, so I will go block this, and I'll probably check in tomorrow. We'll see. I just got out of bed and opened my window, and this is the sight. It's October. It's usually not this early that the snow comes in, but this will probably melt away. But yeah, I was really excited. It's the first snowfall of the season. Hello. Today is Thursday, the 19th, and I'm here to show you what I've been up to this week. So the last time I think I showed you guys what I did was on Monday, and then on Tuesday I just didn't really have time before work, and then yesterday was Wednesday and I had a 9-hour work day, so I didn't really feel like filming before or after that. But yeah, there's some progress that I'd like to show you. So I think the first one is, as you can see, I put in the zipper on my zipper sweater, and now it's finally complete. It feels so good. I actually put in the zipper yesterday before work because I looked at what the weather was going to be like, and it said it was like -1, and I had just had this urge that like I need this cozy sweater with the zipper on, so I sewed it on before work, and it was really fast. I got most of it done on my sewing machine, and then I think here, because the machine couldn't, because it is quite a thick fabric, my machine couldn't get in like close enough on the edge here, so I did this bit by hand, and then I miscalculated where the end was going to be, so it doesn't go all the way down, but I don't mind, and you can't really even tell once you're wearing it. And yeah, I think I might have to like block this again with the zipper, because it is like, I think if I go like this you can kind of see it is like wavy, which I think is just because the zipper is so rigid and then the fabric is so free flowing. But or yeah, I might block it or I might just wear it and I'll probably relax with time. But yeah, projects. I think I'll first show you one that you guys haven't seen at all during this video. I said I'd work on it and I did. Yesterday after work, this was like my project that I worked on, and it's my Terazzo neck. Terazzo or Terazzo? I don't know. But yeah, the Terazzo, whatever it is, neck by Petite Knit. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking against the table. There. By Petite Knit, I'm making the smaller size, and I put a stitch marker in so you could see where I was before I did all the work. And here, I got quite a bit done yesterday actually. I was like I only worked like an hour on this, and this was like really fast progress. So I think I'm on track in making this like a Father's Day present for my dad. But I don't know if I want to say anything else about it. I guess I'll tell you it's in Drops Lima in navy and this random mohair that I bought like a year ago. It's like an acrylic wool mohair blend, and I've used it on gloves that I made for my dad, and they're really warm and it matches my Lima close enough. So I'm going to use what I have of it to make this neck, and it's really coming out really nice and soft, so I think my dad will really like that. Next, oh wait, I should actually go get one, excuse me. Alright, I'm back, I got it. Next, I still need to, why did I not open these bags before? Yeah, so I finished one Sunday sock. This is it blocked, and it relaxed out quite a bit, so it's really nice, and I tried it on and the fit is like pretty much perfect right at the moment, and I think, or maybe not, it's a bit tight, but I think once it like stretches out even more when wearing, it'll be perfect. And this is in Novita 7 Brothers. I don't know what the color is, but it's a 75, no, not 75, it's an 80-20 non-superwash wool and nylon blend. And since I finished my first sock, I went ahead and I started my second one. I haven't gotten that far on it yet, but here it is. We'll see if by the end of the week I'll finish this other sock too. I might work on this today, since today I have a day off from work, and then tomorrow I have about a 7-hour work day. I get off at 6, so I have some time to knit after work, and then I have the weekend off. So on the weekend I will be making lots of progress on all of these things. But yeah, Sunday sock, second one in progress. And then my weird summer knit in October, since I am working on finishing all of my projects before December. I think that's what I've decided, or I don't know, I just feel like finishing things, or at least finishing Languishing whips, which is this. And then before I started filming this last weekend, I actually got rid of some other Languishing whips that I knew I wasn't gonna work on. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just in like a winter cleaning mood, and this is part of my winter cleaning. But the last time you saw this on Monday, I had joined in the round, I think, and I think where is the, I think it's right there, and ta-da! I've separated for the sleeves, and I've done like I've done like a nice amount of the body, and I think so far, I think the size is looking very nice, since this is like a mix of, I think, a medium and a large at this point. So yeah, I started with the amount of stitches for extra large, and then I like realized that I'm actually supposed to do like a large. Like with the extra large, I was gonna get way too much positive ease. So yeah, I decided to do a large, and then when I was doing the v-neck increases, I did one less v-neck increase round, so 16 stitches less. So that would be the v-neck increase amount for size medium. And then when I did all of the, because you do a few rounds of increases in the round, I did like one more. So I think I did, if I did my math right, I should be only 6 stitches less than I'm supposed to for the size large, which I think in the grand scheme of things isn't gonna matter much, since this is cotton, it'll stretch out. And yeah, so this is concept by Katja. Oh my god, this is not showing. There, yeah, concept by Katja, pure, and this is 100% Pima cotton, and this nice green. Yeah, that's what I'm working on currently. We'll see if I do any new cast-ons. I actually wanted to chat a bit about this weird thing that I'm going through currently, which is, like, usually I have very heavy cast-on-itis. Like, what is the opposite of that? Like, I don't feel like casting on anything new at all. And I've been quite stressed about, like, what am I gonna cast on next? Because nothing is really inspiring me at the moment. Like, there's nothing that I'm really like, ooh, I really want to make that. So, other than, I think, one pair of socks have been really, like, but I'm finishing these Sunday socks before I cast on those. Excuse me, it's still in the morning, I'm quite tired. Yeah, those are the I'm Ecstatic socks by, what is her name? I'll put her name right here. But yeah, I think those are going to be my next pair of socks. But yeah, I haven't been really inspired by a lot of garments, which is weird because usually I'm like really cast on heavy. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I think part of it is because I am like limiting my yarn purchases, and the yarn that I have in my stash doesn't really fall into like autumn or fall colors. So I think that is part of the problem, since a lot of my stash is like blue, or I have a lot of this red, or yeah, I do have one sort of quantity of brown, but yeah, and that's my Petite Knit, which I bought for the storm sweater. But I don't know, lately I've also been like feeling like, do I really want to make the storm sweater? So I've been like debating on whether or not I should make the storm sweater, or if I want to make another Ingrid sweater. Because I think I do prefer the look of the Ingrid, but I just remember that like, I had no problem doing the false cables in that, like the cross, like that was my favorite part. But the section that almost broke me was the double moss stitch. For some reason, like having to keep count of like knit and purl, and then you only do 2 rows of that, and 1 row is like making sure that you're doing the opposite of what you did last round. Like that almost broke me. Like it took me a long time to get through the double moss stitch section on the body. So yeah, I don't know. we'll see what I end up. I might, now that I'm talking about it, I might want to cast on one of those sweaters at the end of this week. We'll see. But yeah, today is just gonna be a chill day of knitting. I was thinking I might go to the sort of reused craft store, but I don't know if I'm feeling it at the moment, but we'll see. Hello, it is still the same day, but I thought I'd do a mini update on what I decided to do on my issue of the storm sweater or the Ingrid sweater. So I started, this is the right side, yeah, and as you can see, it is double moss stitch, so I did decide to, in the end, to go with another Ingrid sweater, because I looked at the pattern, the storm sweater pattern, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I do really love my Ingrid sweater, so, and also part of the reason was I didn't really want to buy another pattern right now. I just want to work with what I have, and I really like the Ingrid sweater pattern, so I'm just going with this. And I do really like how the double moss stitch looks in this nice delicious dark brown, and I think this will be a nice neutral in my wardrobe. And that's that on that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm really sorry about the bad angle. I'm in my bed. I didn't want to go to my setup at my desk because I'd have to clean it and the lighting is all whack. But yeah, this zipper sweater, I don't know if it's just my yarn choice, because I used Drops Nepal in red, and I've worn this, like I put in the zipper yesterday, and I worn this for like day and a half. I wore this all day today, and this neckline stretched out so much, like it was like hanging out like this, and I had to put in an elastic. Like, I've never had to put an elastic in any of my other sweaters. I think my louver sweater probably could use some, but even then it hasn't stretched out this bad, and the neckline is kind of the similar like high neck like this, except it's just one layer of ribbing instead of like a double layer, since this is folded over. So I don't know if the fact that it's folded over makes it so much easier to like stretch, but yeah, I just kept noticing that I was getting so cold in my neck, and I just wasn't having, because the point of this high neck is that when I zip it up, it's like nice and close to my neck, and my neck stays warm, and that wasn't happening. So yeah, I'm just wondering if anyone else has had this like happen, like their zipper sweater neckline has stretched out like really fast. I don't know, just thought it was interesting. But yeah, a bit of elastic fixed it, but I think I might have put it on too tight, because when it's open it does kind of pull in, but if it turns out that it's too tight, then I can just replace the elastic and put in a bit of a looser one. But I think I mainly will wear this, at least throughout the winter. I will wear it like zipped up like this, and I think also the elastic will like eventually stretch out, so we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, that was my mini update for now. So, today is the 21st of October. It is the Saturday, and I think today marks the last day of this week of knitting, and then tomorrow on the Sunday 22nd of October I will show and tell what I actually got done during this week of knitting. But that day is not yet today, so I'll just show you what I've been up to since last time, which was on Thursday. And I got something like a couple of rows in on my Terazzo neck. Like, I got a decent bit, about like, what is that, like 4 centimeters I think. And I think I am getting close to where I want the neckline to start, since I don't want to make this. I think if I made it as long as the pattern said, like, it would be somewhere along here at the back, so I'd have to do quite a bit. But I think this length is, I think I'll do a bit more, and then the length will start to be good, because this is a Father's Day gift for my dad, and my dad said, when I like sort of described a neck like this to him, he said that he didn't want it to be too long, so I think I'm getting close. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is I know that the front panel is like at a slant, so I don't want to make it as long as well, or that long that the pattern says as well. So I'll have to see if I have to make some modifications on it when I do that, because I think it like has, like, it has to, I haven't looked at the pattern that ahead yet, so, but I think it has some sort of decreases that make it go at a slant. But that was the Terazzo neck. Then I have my little project bag that is getting all of my projects mixed up. The Ingrid Sweater, it's at the same state as when you last saw it on my mini update. I just finished the short rows on the double moss stitch, and then I finished I finished the rows that I needed to of just working double moss stitch with moss stitch without short rows. And next I have to follow the chart for the back panel, but this is not that big of a priority. I want to finish my Kumulus Blouse tee whatever thing first before I fully commit to that. Then my other Sunday sock. I haven't really done much because I haven't been focusing on this that much since Thursday. Like, I did a little bit, but yeah, not that much. Still have quite a bit to go on the cuff. Then I think I'll show you a new cast on. So this was an acquisition on my last podcast episode, and now I am working on it. I've actually gotten quite a bit done. I wonder how much, but this is the Oslo Hat by Petite Knit. I am working in Novita 7 Brothers in black. I don't know if it has any other color. I think it might be licorice or something, but in their black color. And I'm just working on the brim, which will get folded over and sewn to, or knit together. And I am working this as a part of a mini knit along, and that is because I took part of the Creabea white scrappy advent calendar swap thing, and me and my partner, we already sent our calendars, and we actually already received each other's advent calendars. I have hers and she has mine. And then because we were both were kind of like, we were both said that we might have some trouble keeping our hands off the calendars, so I suggested that maybe we should do like a mini knit along of just a little project to keep our minds off it. And we chose the Oslo Hat because I've been meaning to do another one and she didn't want anything too complicated. So the Oslo Hat was a good compromise for both of us. She's doing hers in like this nice hand-dyed yarn, and I'm just doing a basic black because I don't have a basic black hat. Yeah, but that's my newest cast on. It's just a nice stockinette project for now. And then last but not least, my Kumulus Blouse slash t-shirt, although at this point I'm not sure if it's going to be a t-shirt anymore because now I need to get all of these out of this bag. I have 4 full skeins and I'm working a 5th one. Yeah, I don't know how many skeins I've actually put in this project, but yeah, I have 4 full skeins and then 1 that I've broken into, and this is where I'm at. I have done the I-cord edge on the V-neck because I wanted to see if I could make the V-neck not as big, and so on her instructions she says to do the I-cord edge tightly if you want it to be a bit, or bring the V-neck up a bit. So I did just that and I think it worked. So the V-neck is at a very comfortable depth for me. And then I've worked quite a bit on the body. Actually, where is my... oh no, I don't. I'm losing some stitches. Or not yet, but yeah. I have this stitch marker. It's not where I was at the last time. Last time I showed, I had worked like 3 centimeters. I was maybe around here, so quite a bit. But this stitch marker is from where I was at last when I tried this on, and it wasn't long enough. So this is just sort of helping me visualize how much I need to go. I think I've done like 2 centimeters since then, and I think I need to do at least maybe 4 centimeters more, but we'll see. I'll have to soon try it on again because it is getting close to where it needs to be. Originally I was thinking I might want to do the sleeves first before finishing the body, but that's because I thought I wouldn't have enough yarn. But then I actually looked in my stash again. I have 4 skeins still, so I've been thinking that I might want to make this a long sleeve instead, like a nice long sleeve summer shirt instead of a t-shirt, because it is like, I think is it Aran? I don't think it's worsted yet, but maybe Aran maybe worsted. I'm not quite sure about the yarn weights. I know DK and I know fingering, but after that I kind of am lost. But yeah, because I have so much yarn and I don't know what other project I could feasibly use. I think if I did the short sleeves, I would have, yeah, I'll probably finish the body with this one. I won't probably use all of it, and then if I did the short sleeves, I probably could get away with 1 more. So then, depending on how much I would use, I would have like at most 3 skeins, and that would equal, yeah, 300 meters. So I don't know if I could get anything feasibly out of 300 meters without like having to buy more yarn or using another yarn, and I don't really want to buy more yarn, so I've been thinking that I'll just use whatever I can to finish this and make this a long-sleeved shirt instead. So this is currently where the body is at. I did a bit more on the body, and I think it is pretty much where I want it to be. I think I might do a few more rounds before I do the I-cord bind off, and then I will do the long sleeves. But this is how the neckline is, and I really like the depth on me. But overall, I'm really happy with it. So today is the 22nd of October, a Sunday, and today I will show you everything that I got done in this little week of knitting. So originally I had 4 projects that I was working on, and then during the week I finished one, and then I cast on 2 new ones. So yeah, but first let's talk about my one finished object. When I started the week, I had 1 sleeve and then the zipper lining, and then sewing in the zipper on my zipper sweater. So this is a zipper sweater by Petite Knit. So I finished the other sleeve and finished the lining, zipper lining, and then I finished the zipper. And then, as I talked about before, I had to put in an elastic because my neckline stretched out like immediately. So yeah, but now it works fine. Yeah, as you can see, the elastic is a bit too tight, I think, but I don't mind. I'll probably redo it at some point, but yeah, we'll see. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I managed to nick myself with the zipper. Oh no. Yeah. But yeah, that's my zipper sweater. It's done in Drops Nepal. The colorway, I believe, is red. And that's it, I believe. Next up is my Terazzo Neck. Terazzo. I've been struggling with that the whole video. Anyway, Terazzo Neck. I am doing this in the smaller size, and this is a Father's Day present for my dad. I'm doing this in Drops Lima in navy, and then some random acrylic wool mohair blend. Mohair yarn. I'm doing it on the recommended 4.5mm needles, and yesterday I managed to finish the back, and I got both of the shoulders done. I think these are like, yeah, they're shoulders, and I joined it for the front. And as you can see, it is shorter than it's meant to. So this is, I think, I looked at the pattern. The smaller size is, the back is supposed to be 37 centimeters, so I did 27. So this is 10 centimeters shorter, and that's just because my dad didn't want a really long one, or didn't want it to be really long in the back. So this should be fine. And now I've been thinking, because I think after all the decreases on the front and then the ribbing, the front ends up at like 28 centimeters for the smaller size. So I've been thinking, do I want to make the decrease rate more rapid? Sorry if the angles changed. My mom called me, so I had to take my phone off the tripod and then stuff like that. But I think I was talking about making the decreases on my Terazzo neck more rapid on the front, since the way they're currently written would result in my front and the back being same length, and I might want for the front to be a bit shorter, but I still want for the ribbing to be the 8 centimeters that it's supposed to. So I think I might do them not that much more rapidly, like a bit more, but yeah, I think I might do every 6 rows or something. I don't think that's giving away too much of the pattern, but yeah, we'll see. I'll probably work on this later today, maybe even finish the front today, and then I'll only have to do the neckline, and then it's done. Next, my pair of Sunday socks. So Yesterday when I showed this, I had some of the cuff. I think I had like here. But yeah, I've done my cuff. This is 25 centimeters, so the cuff is done, and now I'm just going to do the heel. I don't know, I already showed you the finished socks, so I don't think there's any point of me, like, it's over there where I keep all my knitwear, but I don't think there's any point of me showing it again, because I've showed it already. But yeah, this is the second sock. So there's that. I don't know, I guess I'll just, for clarity's sake, show the two new cast-ons again, even though I haven't worked on these since yesterday. But yeah, Oslo Hat by Petite Knit. And I should probably mention the yarn. Both this and my pair of Sunday socks is Novita 7 Brothers. It's an 80/20 non-wash super raw wool and nylon mix. And this is just in a black color. I have no idea what either of these colorways are. As I've said, I think multiple times. I feel really weird, like, because I'm filming these clips on different days, so I just recap everything. But then when I'm editing, I'm like, I'm repeating so much what I'm saying, so sorry about that, but I just want to be thorough. Yeah, I'm working on the brim still. Yeah. Oslo Hat, and then my other sweater, why can't I say that? Sweater project, my second ever Ingrid Sweater. I think this is the first pattern by Petite Knit, like clothing pattern, that I'm making a second time, so yeah. Still haven't done anything since yesterday, but that's because I'm focusing on my Kumulus Blouse because I want to get that out of the way. Yeah, so those are the two new cast-ons, haven't worked on them. But then the project that I feel like this whole video has sort of become a project vlog for this project, my Kumulus Blouse, but at least it's forcing me to work on it. So I finished the body, even though it keeps rolling up. Yeah, and I think I after I showed it yesterday, I did like, I think I did 4 centimeters more after I showed it yesterday, and then I did the I-cord, and it's at a very comfortable length. When I did the I-cord, I didn't do any of the decreases. I didn't even look at the pattern when it said, like, for what it said to do at the body I-cord, because I knew that it had decreases. I didn't want to do any decreases, and that is because I know that I-cord doesn't stretch at all. I didn't want it to be too tight. I want it to be nice and flowy, and I've heard people say who have made the Kumulus Blouse and like the Kumulus tee that with the decreases it ends up way too tight, like they can't fit it over their body comfortably. I think the reason that she has them in the pattern is to prevent like flaring out, because the I-cord is so tight and then the body is so loose that it would flare out, but I don't have any flaring out without the decreases, so yeah, I don't know what's that about, but yeah, I didn't do any decreases and mine lays flat, or like, yeah, mine doesn't flare out at all. The only thing is that at this point it is rolling up a bit, so definitely we'll have to block this to help, I think, with the rolling out. And then I started the second sleeve, and as I said yesterday, I've decided to make this long sleeved instead of the short sleeved version that I was originally going to, just because I have so much yarn that I want to use up as much of it as I can. And I think because this is like Aran worsted weight, that I think I'll wear much more as a long sleeve for like those colder summer nights. That's my Kumulus Blouse, and all of these projects were brought to you by Petite Knit. Let's put that in the bag. yeah, that's everything. So thank you for joining me in this week of knitting. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the things I make progress throughout the week. But I think I will have to stop this video here because this sort of outro, last show and tell, is getting very long, and I edited some of this video yesterday and it's already getting very long, so I better stop this right now before it gets into over an hour. I hope it does not, but yeah. And until I see you again, I hope you have a good rest of your day and some nice knitting time, and yeah, bye!